On this day of all days, there's only one person who should be apologising on immigration, and it's him for his total failure. And he's not putting it right, he's making it worse. Since 2010, the backlog has gone up, not down. They've wasted £1 billion on failed IT projects, and they've lost track of 50,000 people. And what was his promise, Mr. Speaker, before the elections? He said he would reduce net migration to tens of thousands a year. What is net migration now?
Net migration is down a quarter from its peak under Labour. And net migration from outside the European Union is down to its lowest level since 1998. But he talks about records. I'm happy to contrast our record any time. Under Labour, net migration quadrupled. 2.5 million extra people came into our country. In 2004, they gave unrestricted access to our labour markets to 8 new European countries. He forgot to mention immigration in his conference speech altogether. And of course, there is that remark by Peter Mandelson that admits the last Labour government sent out search parties to look for extra migrants to bring to this country. I ask him again, get up and apologise for your record.
He couldn't tell us the figure. He made the promise of tens of thousands, and it is 243,000. Now he published his contract with the British people at the election on immigration, and he said this: if we don't deliver our side of the bargain, vote us out in 5 years' time. Why doesn't he just own up? He has broken his promise.
We have cut immigration from outside the EU by a third. We've closed down 700 bogus colleges. We've introduced new rules on benefits. But all of this clearing up a shocking shambles and mess left by the last Labour government. Will he just accept one issue? In 2004, the decision to allow every single new member state to come to Britain was a catastrophically bad decision. We opposed it at the time, and I ask him again, will you apologise for that appalling decision?
He's been Prime Minister for 4.5 years, and it has got worse, not better. And Mr. Speaker, on immigration, this government combines callousness with incompetence. They don't show basic humanity and say rescuing drowning people is a pull factor for immigration, but they're so incompetent they can't deliver their basic promises. Why didn't he just admit it? On immigration, he has failed.
On immigration, we inherited the biggest mess this country has ever seen. Immigration from outside the EU down, benefits restricted, proper rules when new members join the European Union. All of that clearing up the mess made by Labour. And what we heard today, not a single word of apology from a party that sent out search parties to look for more migrants. The British people know we are making every effort to control migration. They know he'd make no effort at all because he's got no leadership.